We all want to know about inventions and discoveries.
We always have many questions in our mind. But then, who can answer them for us?
Well, that's the big problem.
I have a solution. Why don't we take help from a scientist?
My dad can help in this.
Are you joking?
No, I'm not joking. My dad's friend is scientist. I will ask him that can we visit him tomorrow?
Of course. Okay. Good morning, sir.
Hey, good morning. Please have a seat. Your dad told me that you were going to come. So nice to see you here. So, what is your problem?
We like to learn about inventions and discoveries.
Well, that's nice. So let us not waste time. To begin with, we'll start with something you like and enjoy the most.
Like?
Hey, believe me, those are your favorite ones.
Can you tell me who discovered the adhesive tape? Richard G. Drew, in 1923, invented masking tape and clear adhesive tape for painters. This tape was designed to help painters to paint a straight border between two colors. The first tape dispenser with a built-in cutting edge was invented in 1932 by John A. Borden. Adhesive tape is now used during our day-to-day life for packaging. Now tell me, who is the inventor of the aerosol spray can? The first aerosol can that contains a propellant, that is a liquefied gas like fluorocarbon, and has a spray nozzle, was invented in 1944 by Lyle David Goodloe and W. N. Sullivan. The first aerosol applicator for paint was aluminium colored. Such cans are used for paints to perfumes. Tell me about the invention of the airplane. The first working airplane was invented, designed, made and flown by the Wright brothers, Wilbur Wright and Orville Wright. Their Wright Flyer was a fabric-covered biplane with a wooden frame. On December 17, 1903, the Flyer flew for 12 seconds and for a distance of 120 feet. Can you tell me who discovered the anemometer? The anemometer is a device that measures the speed of the wind. The first anemometer, a disc placed perpendicular to the wind, was invented in 1450 by the Italian architect Leo Battista Alberti. In 1846, John Thomas Romney Robinson, an Irish physicist, invented the spinning cup anemometer.
Which is the largest bird in the world? Does anybody know it? I'll tell you. It's an ostrich.
Tell me about the invention of antibiotics. The use of antibiotics is often considered one of the wonders of the modern world. In 1877, Louis Pasteur showed that the bacterial disease anthrax could be rendered harmless in animals with the injection of soil bacteria. In 1928, Fleming discovered penicillin, which destroyed a common bacterium, Staphylococcus aureus, associated sometimes with deadly skin infections. Can you tell me who invented the Apgar scale? The Apgar scale is a standardized scale that is used to determine the physical status of an infant at birth. This simple, easy-to-perform test was devised in 1953 by Dr. Virginia Apgar. The Apgar scale is administered to a newborn at 1 minute after birth and 5 minutes after birth. It scores the baby's heart rate, respiration, muscle tone, reflex response and color. Now tell me, who is the inventor of Aqualung? The Aqualung is a breathing apparatus that supplied oxygen to divers and allowed them to stay underwater for several hours. It was invented in 1943 by Jacques Yves Cousteau and Émile Gagnan. there was a mechanism that provided inhalation and exhaust valves at the same level. This safe, easy to use and reliable device was the first modern scuba system. Now tell me, who is the inventor of aspirin? Aspirin or acetyl salicylic acid is a derivative of salicylic acid, which is a mild, non-narcotic analgesic useful in the relief of headache and muscle and joint aches. In 1899, a German chemist named Felix Hoffmann, working for Bayer, rediscovered Gerhardt's formula for aspirin. Aspirin was first sold as a powder. In 1915, the first aspirin tablets were made.
Which scale is used to measure the speed of wind? Beaufort scale.
Tell me about the invention of the assembly line. Primitive assembly line production was first used in 1901 by Ransom Ellie Olds, an early car maker. Henry Ford used the first conveyor belt-based assembly line in his car factory in 1913 or 14 in Ford's Highland Park, Michigan plant. This type of production greatly reduced the amount of time taken to put each car together from its parts, reducing production costs. Tell me about the invention of the astrolabe. An astrolabe is an instrument that was used to determine the altitude of objects in the sky, like the sun or the stars. It was first used around 200 BC by astronomers in Greece. The astrolabe was replaced by the sextant. Now tell me, who is the inventor of automobiles? Nicolas Cugnot, a French engineer in 1769, invented the first automobile. This automobile was based on a steam engine. Gottlieb Daimler and Wilhelm Maybach built the first automobile based on internal combustion engine in Germany in 1889. Can you tell me who discovered bacteria? Bacteria are the most abundant of all organisms. They are ubiquitous in soil and water. Bacteria consist of only a single cell, but they are an amazingly complex and fascinating group of creatures. Anthony van Leeuwenhoek, the man who discovered bacteria, was neither a physician nor a university professor, but a Dutch draper and part-time janitor who liked to look at things under a microscope.
You might have heard the word ecology, which means the study of home.
Tell me about the invention of the bakelite. Bakelite, also called Catalin, is a plastic, a dense synthetic polymer or a phenolic resin that was used to make jewelry, game pieces, engine parts, radio boxes, switches, and many other objects. Bakelite was the first industrial thermoset plastic, a material that does not change its shape after being mixed and heated. Bakelite was patented in 1907 by the Belgian-born American chemist Leo Hendrik Baekeland. Now tell me, who is the inventor of the ballpoint pen? The most common writing device is the ballpoint pen. The first non-leaking ballpoint pen was invented in 1935 by the Hungarian brothers Laszlo and George Biro. Can you tell me who invented the Band-Aid? Bandages for wounds have been around since ancient times, but an easy-to-use dressing with an adhesive was invented by Earl Dixon, a cotton buyer at the Johnson & Johnson Company. Dixon perfected the Band-Aid in 1920, making a small, sterile adhesive bandage for home use. Dixon invented the Band-Aid for his wife, who had many kitchen accidents and needed an easy-to-use wound dressing. Now tell me, who is the inventor of the barcode? Barcodes, also called Universal Product Codes or UPCs, are small coded labels that contain information about the item they are attached to. The information is contained in a numerical code, usually containing 12 digits. UPCs are easily scanned by laser beams. The first bullseye code was invented by Norman Joseph Woodland and Bernard Silver in 1952. UPCs were first used in grocery stores in the early 1970s.
What do you mean by dendrology? It means the study of trees.
Tell me about the invention of the barometer. A barometer is a device that measures air or barometric pressure. It measures the weight of the column of air that extends from the instrument to the top of the atmosphere. The mercury barometer was invented by the Italian physicist Evangelista Torricelli in 1643. Tell me about the invention of basketball. The game of basketball was invented by James Naismith. Naismith was a Canadian physical education instructor who invented the game in 1891 so that his students could participate in sports during the winter. The first public basketball game was in Springfield, USA on March 11, 1892. Basketball was first played at the Olympics in Berlin, Germany in 1936. America won the gold medal and Naismith was there. Can you tell me who invented the bathysphere? A bathysphere is a pressurized metal sphere that allows people to go deep into the ocean, to depths at which diving unaided is impossible. This hollow cast iron sphere with very thick walls is lowered and raised from a ship using a steel cable. The bathysphere was invented by William Beebe and Otis Barton around 1930. Beebe and Otis Barton descended around 3,000 feet in a larger bathysphere in 1934. Now tell me, who is the inventor of the battery? A battery is a device that converts chemical energy into electrical energy. Batteries are used to power many devices and make the spark that starts a gasoline engine. Alessandro Volta, an Italian physicist, invented the first chemical battery in 1800. The dry cell battery was developed in the 1870s by Georges Leclanche of France, who used an electrolyte in the form of a paste.
Do you know which ocean freezes? Arctic Ocean.
Wow, that was great.
I thought you would bore us by bombarding scientific knowledge.
Oh, come on. Once I was a kid too. I too like fancy things. Just now, you learned about the cell phone. Do you know it is the latest invention in communication? But to understand it properly, you must also know about the wireless and telephones.
That's great. Along with that, will you please tell us about cameras?
And tape recorder too.
Okay, done. So let us have a look at them.
Tell me about the invention of the bicycle. The earliest bicycle was a wooden scooter-like contraption called a celerifier. It was invented about 1790 by Comte Med de Sivrac of France. In 1816, Baron Karl von Drais de Sauerbrunn of Germany invented a model with a steering bar attached to the front wheel, which he called a Draisienne. It has two wheels of the same size and the rider sat between the two wheels, but there were no pedals. He exhibited his bicycle in Paris on April 6, 1818. Can you tell me who invented the bifocal glasses? Benjamin Franklin invented bifocal glasses in the 1700s. Tired of switching between two pairs of glasses, Franklin cut the lenses of each pair of glasses horizontally, making a single pair of glasses that focused at both near regions, which is the bottom half of the lens, and far regions, from the top half of the lenses. This new type of glasses let people read and see far away, and they are still in use today. Now tell me, who invented the blood bank? The idea of a blood bank was pioneered by Dr. Charles Richard Drew. Dr. Drew started the idea of a blood bank and a system for the long-term preservation of blood plasma. His ideas revolutionized the medical profession and saved many, many lives. Dr. Drew set up and operated the blood plasma bank at the Presbyterian Hospital in New York City, New York. Now tell me, who is the inventor of the blue jeans? Levi Strauss was an entrepreneur who invented and marketed blue jeans. Trained as a tailor in Butenheim, Bavaria, Germany, Strauss went to San Francisco, USA from New York in 1853. In 1873, Strauss and Jacob Davis, a Nevada tailor, patented the idea of using copper rivets at the stress points of sturdy work pants.
The largest lake in the world is Caspian Sea.
Tell me about the invention of Braille. Braille is a coded system of raised dots that are used by the blind to read. Louis Braille invented this system in 1829. Many books are published in this language so that even blind can read them. Can you tell me who invented the Braille typewriter? The Hall Braille typewriter, also called as a Braille writer or a Brailler, was invented in 1892 by Frank Haven Hall. The Hall Braille typewriter was manufactured by the Harrison and Seyfried Company in Chicago, USA. Hall introduced his invention on May 27, 1892 at Jacksonville, Illinois. It types raised Braille dots onto paper. Tell me about the invention of the bread slicer. The automatic commercial bread slicer was invented in 1927 by Otto Frederick Rohrweder from Iowa, USA. His machine both sliced and wrapped a loaf of bread. In 1928, the bread slicer was improved by Gustav Papendick, a baker from St. Louis, Missouri. Now tell me, who is the inventor of the bubble gum? Bubble gum was invented by Frank Henry Fleer in 1906, but was not successful. The formulation of Fleer's Blibber Blubber was too sticky. In 1928, Walter E. Dimer invented a superior formulation for bubble gum, which he called double bubble.
What do you mean by osteology? It means the study of bones.
Tell me about the invention of Bunsen burner. The laboratory Bunsen burner was invented by Robert Wilhelm Bunsen in 1855. He invented the Bunsen burner for his research in isolating chemical substances. It has a high-intensity, non-luminous flame that does not interfere with the colored flame emitted by chemicals being tested. Can you tell me who invented the camera? The earliest form of a camera is often called camera obscura. During the 5th century BC, a Chinese philosopher Mo Ti was the first person to mention this type of device. The earliest camera obscuras were large rooms that were used to observe a solar eclipse. In 1826, when a French scientist, Nicephore Niepce, combined the camera obscura with photosensitive paper, it was possible to obtain a permanent image. In 1834, the English scientist Henry Fox Talbot used paper impregnated with silver nitrate or silver chloride. Tell me about the inventions of the can and can opener. A metal can or canister for preserving food was invented in 1810 by Peter Durand in England. Metal cans, also called tins, could preserve food for a long period of time. To open a can, a person had to use a hammer and chisel. The can opener wasn't invented for another 50 years. The can opener was invented in 1858 by Ezra Warner of Waterbury, USA. Warner's device used a lever and chisel. The can opener was improved in 1870 by William Lyman of West Meridian, USA. Lyman's device used a rotating wheel and a sharp edge. His can opener only fit one size of can, and first had to pierce the center of the can. Now tell me, who invented the caravel? The caravel is a light sailing ship that was developed by the Portuguese in the late 1400s and was used for the next 300 years. The Portuguese developed this ship to help them explore the African coast.
The largest ocean in the world is Pacific Ocean.
Can you tell me who was the inventor of carbonated water? People have been drinking naturally carbonated water, that is, water with carbon dioxide bubbles, since prehistoric times. The English chemist Joseph Priestley experimented with putting gases in liquids in 1767, producing the first artificially produced carbonated water. Tell me about the invention of the cash register. The mechanical cash register was invented in 1879 by James Ritty. He nicknamed his cash register the incorruptible cashier. In 1906, Charles F. Kettering developed an electric cash register. Tell me about the invention of the Cassegrain telescope. A Cassegrain telescope is a wide-angle reflecting telescope with a concave mirror that receives light and focuses an image. A second mirror reflects the light through a gap in the primary mirror, allowing the eyepiece or camera to be mounted at the back end of the tube. The Cassegrain reflecting telescope was developed in 1672 by the French sculptor Sieur Guillaume Cassegrain. Can you tell me who invented the catapult? The catapult is a device that hurls heavy objects or arrows over a large distance. It was invented in ancient Greece in 399 BC by Dionysius, the elder of Syracuse. The Romans later added wheels to the catapult to make it more maneuverable. The catapult, also called the ballista, was a major weapon of warfare for well over 1,000 years.
Who invented the electron microscope? Roscoe Ernst.
Can you tell me who invented the cat's eye road reflector? The cat's eye road reflector is a simple device that has saved countless lives. These inexpensive glasses and rubber reflectors are set on the roadway at regular intervals and help motorists see where the road is at night. Each of the cat's eyes reflects oncoming light, acting like lights set onto the road. This device was invented in 1933 by Percy Shaw in England. Tell me about the invention of the cellophane. Cellophane is a thin, transparent, waterproof protective film that is used in many types of packaging. It was invented in 1908 by Jacques Edwin Brandenburger, a Swiss chemist. He had originally intended cellophane to be bonded onto fabric to make a waterproof textile, but the new cloth was brittle and not useful. Cellophane proved very useful all alone as a packaging material. Now tell me, who is the inventor of the cellular phone? The first automatic analog cellular phone was made in the 1960s. Commercial models were introduced in Japan by NTT on December 3, 1979. The cellular phone concept was devised by a team of researchers at Bell Labs in 1947. But there were no computers available to do the switching. As small, inexpensive computers were developed, cell phones could be produced. Now tell me, who was the inventor of celluloid? Celluloid is a plastic made from cellulose. It is derived from plants. This very flammable material was invented in 1869 by the American inventor John Wesley Hyatt. It was invented to be a substitute for the elephant ivory used for billiard balls. Celluloid was one of the first plastics invented. It can be damaged by moisture.
Astronomical unit. Do you know what is it? It is the distance between the Earth and the Sun.
Kids, though you have all latest gadgets for communication, I prefer to communicate by letters most.
Why? Don't you like to talk on phones?
Not so, but I think we can better express our feelings while writing than talking.
In that case, you like paper and pen more.
For relaxed communication, yes, I do. And now I'm going to tell you details about it.
Can you tell me who invented chocolate chips? Ruth Wakefield invented chocolate chips and chocolate chip cookies in 1930. Wakefield ran the Toll House Inn in Whitman, Massachusetts. Her new cookie invention was called the Toll House cookie. Her original cookies used broken up bars of semi-sweet chocolate. Now tell me, who was the inventor of cinema? Cinema can be described as the projection of moving photographic pictures to an audience. Louis Le Prince and the Lumiere brothers are credited with the invention of cinema. Le Prince built the single-lens camera in 1888, and the Lumiere brothers developed cinematography in 1895. Thomas Alva Edison, the famous American inventor, introduced moving pictures to the general public when he opened in New York in 1894 the first kinetoscope parlor. In February 1895, the brothers Louis and Auguste Lumiere patented a combined camera and projector which used an intermittent claw derived from the mechanism used in sewing machines to move the cloth. Can you tell me who invented clocks and watches? Clocks, whether on the wall or computers, or on our wrists in the form of watches, are the standard methods for measuring time. The earliest time-measuring devices before clocks and watches were the sundial, hourglass, and water clock. Watches are different than clocks in that they are carried about or worn. The first watches appeared by the 1500s and were made by hand. They were very fancy and their faces were covered by fine metal strips to protect the markings. Tell me about the invention of the clothes dryer. This wonderful household device was originally tried in England and France in the early 1800s. One early type, called a ventilator, had the clothes wrung out by hand, placed in a cylindrical metal drum with holes or slits in it, and turned by hand over a fire. The clothes would dry out, but they might burn, and they would always smell strongly of smoke, and they might pick up soot from the smoke. The first electric models appeared in England and North America around 1915.
Anthropology. It is the study of human beings.
Can you tell me who invented Coca-Cola? Dr. John Stith Pemberton was an American pharmacist, soldier, and inventor. He invented Coca-Cola on May 8, 1886 in Atlanta, Georgia, USA. Coca-Cola quickly became a very popular soda fountain drink. The formula for Coca-Cola is a closely guarded secret. Tell me about the invention of the compass. The earliest known compass dates from China during the Han Dynasty. This early compass was made from lodestone, a naturally magnetic variety of magnetite ore. A spoon-shaped piece of lodestone was placed upon a bronze disc, and the lodestone always pointed north. This early compass was not used for navigation at first. It was used for divination like Feng Shui, to determine fortuitous placement of buildings, etc. Can you tell me who invented the compound microscope? Zacharias Janssen was a Dutch lens maker who invented the first compound microscope in 1595. The lens in the eyepiece was biconvex, and the lens at the far end was planoconvex. This advanced microscope had a 3 to 9 times power of magnification. Tell me about the invention of contact lenses. Contact lenses are tiny removable lenses that are worn in contact with the eye. Like glasses, they improve the wearer's vision. This type of lens was envisioned but not actually made by Leonardo da Vinci around 1508. Contact lenses are invented and made in 1887 by the German physiologist Adolf Eugene Fick. Plastic contact lenses were first made by the California optician Kevin Tuohy in 1948. Soft contact lenses and gas-permeable lenses, which let oxygen pass through the lens and to the cornea, were invented in the 1970s.
Ichthyology. What do you mean by that? It means the study of fish.
Now tell me about the inventor of cotton gin. The cotton gin is a machine that cleanses cotton, removing its many seeds. Eli Whitney patented the cotton gin on March 14, 1794. The cotton gin made much of the southern United States very rich. But cotton plantation owners rarely paid Whitney for the use of his invention, and Whitney went out of business. Now tell me, who is the inventor of crayons? Crayons were invented by Edwin Binney and Harold Smith, who owned a paint company in New York City, New York, USA. Binney and Smith invented the modern-day crayon by combining paraffin wax with pigments or colorants. These inexpensive art supplies were an instant success since they were first marketed as Crayola crayons in 1903. Can you tell me who invented the crossword puzzle? The crossword puzzle, a word game, was invented by Arthur Wynne in 1913. Arthur Wynne was a journalist born in Liverpool, England. The first crossword puzzle by Wynne was a diamond-shaped puzzle that was published in the Sunday New York World on December 21, 1913. The first British crossword puzzle appeared on February 1922, and it was published in Pearson's magazine. Tell me about the invention of the dishwasher. The first dishwasher was patented in 1850 by Joel Houghton. His machine was a hand-turn wheel that splashed water on dishes. Unfortunately, it wasn't very effective at washing dishes. The first working automatic dishwasher was invented by Mrs. Josephine Garris, Illinois, in 1889. The dishwasher didn't become widespread as a labor-saving machine until the 1960s.
What do you mean by pyridoxine? It is another name of vitamin B6.
Tell me about the invention of the disposable diaper. The disposable diaper was invented in 1950 by Marion Donovan. Her first leak-proof diaper was a plastic-lined cloth diaper. Donovan then developed a disposable diaper. She was unsuccessful at selling her invention to established manufacturers, so she started her own company. Can you tell me who invented the Dutch chocolate? Konrad Johannes van Houten was a Dutch chemist and chocolate manufacturer who in 1828 invented the process that is used to turn roasted cocoa beans into cocoa powder. His method was an inexpensive way of removing much of the cocoa butter from the nib or center of the beans using a hydraulic press and adding alkaline salts so that the cocoa powder would mix readily with water or milk. The resulting cocoa powder can be used to make chocolate milk and other delicacies. Can you tell me who discovered electricity? In 1600, an English physician, William Gilbert, was the first person to apply the term electric to the force that substances exert after rubbing. The first machine for producing an electric charge was invented in 1672 by a German scientist, Otto von Guericke. Benjamin Franklin, an American scientist, spent much time to study electricity. In 1831, Michael Faraday, a British scientist, discovered the electromagnetic induction. This is a method for producing a steady electric current. This first electric generator led to the establishment of the first electric power station in 1888. Now tell me, who is the inventor of the electric guitar? People have been playing musical instruments like guitars all over the world for hundreds of years. In 1923, Lloyd Loar invented the gizmo that makes the guitar louder in the same way a microphone makes your voice louder. They take the sound from the strings of the guitar and send them to an amplifier. This increases the volume of the guitar.
Which is the biggest desert in the world? Yes, it is the Sahara Desert.
Tell me about the invention of the electric iron. The electric iron was invented in 1882 by Henry W. Seeley, a New York inventor. His iron weighed almost 15 pounds and took a long time to warm up. Other electric irons had also been invented, including one from France in 1882. But it used a carbon arc to heat the iron, a method which was dangerous. Now tell me, who was the inventor of the electric motor? A broad definition of motor would be any device that converts electrical energy into motion. Henry's motor was the first to be constructed, although inefficiency limited its potential. In 1834, American blacksmith Thomas Davenport improved the motor's operating principles using 4 magnets. Meanwhile, the English inventor-scientist Michael Faraday had been making advances of his own. In Faraday's motor, when a current was passed through the wire rotated around the magnet. Can you tell me who invented the elevator brake? Elisha Graves Otis invented the elevator brake, which greatly improved the safety of elevators. He used a ratchet on a spring to catch the elevator in the event of an accident, like a broken cable. In 1854, at the Crystal Palace Exposition in New York, Otis demonstrated how safe his elevator was by cutting the elevator's cable with an axe, and the elevator car stayed where it was in the shaft. Tell me about the invention of ENIAC. ENIAC stands for Electronic Numerical Integrator and Computer. It was one of the first all-purpose, all-electronic digital computers. This room-sized computer was built by the physicist John William Mauchly and the electrical engineer John Presper Eckert Jr. at the University of Pennsylvania. They completed the machine in November 1945.
The Siberian white crane is the longest life bird.
It was really fun to see generations of pens.
We must be very thankful to all those inventors. Without them, we could not even write in school.
I'm glad that you understand and are eager to know about it. Generally, people just use them and don't even want to know about these things.
Will you please tell us about power?
Yes, because that is the heart of everything we use nowadays.
Along with that, you must understand a few more inventions like iron, magnets, petroleum, because these are all interconnected.
So, shall we continue with our expedition?
Oh, sure.
Now tell me, who was the inventor of the escalator? An escalator is a moving stairway that helps people move easily from floor to floor in a building. The escalator was invented by the American inventor Jesse W. Reno in 1891. Horizontal steps were added to the escalator by Georg A. Wheeler and Charles D. Searberger in the late 1890s. Tell me about the discovery of the eyeglasses. Eyeglasses with convex lenses for correcting far-sighted vision were probably invented in Italy around the year 1268 to 1284. Perhaps by Salvino d'Armant of Pisa or by Alessandro Spina of Florence. Early glasses were also made in China around the same time. The earliest glasses did not have arms. They perched on the bridge of the nose. Glasses with arms were invented in the 1600s. Bifocals were invented by Benjamin Franklin around 1775. Glasses with hinged arms were invented in 1752 by James Isco. Isco also made the first sunglasses. Now tell me, who was the inventor of the fax machine? The full name of the fax machine is the telefacsimile machine. A facsimile is an exact copy. A fax machine reads an image from a paper and then sends the image over a telephone line where another fax machine receives it and prints out a copy. In 1843, in England, Alexander Bain invented an early fax machine. Can you tell me who invented the Ferris wheel? The Ferris wheel is a large amusement park ride that is made of a giant vertical metal wheel that slowly turns around. The Ferris wheel was invented by George Washington Gale Ferris Jr. The first Ferris wheel was opened on June 21, 1893 at the Chicago World's Fair. This Ferris wheel was 250 feet tall, or was about the height of a 25-story building. Ferris wheels are now common at amusement parks all around the world. Most are much smaller than the original.
Who was Fayan? He was the first foreign traveler to India.
Now tell me, who was the inventor of fireworks? Gunpowder was invented in China, probably during the thousands. Gunpowder is composed of about 75% saltpeter or potassium nitrate, 15% powdered charcoal, and 10% sulfur. The Chinese used gunpowder to make fireworks and signals, and later to make weapons of war. Tell me about the invention of the flashlight. Conrad Hubert invented the flashlight in 1898 in the United States. Cohen had invented a flower pot with a battery in it. Electricity from the battery made the flower light up when you pressed a button. Hubert then took the battery, the bulb, and the paper tube from the pot and made it into what he called an electric hand torch. The world's first flashlight. What started as a novelty soon became a common household item. Now tell me, who invented the fountain pen? Louis E. Waterman, an American inventor, developed a relatively leak-proof fountain pen in 1884 and revolutionized writing. Waterman used capillary action to replace the ink in the rubber sac with air so that the ink flowed smoothly but did not flow all at once. Also, the metals in the ink dissolved the steel pen nib, so Waterman used an iridium-plated gold nib. Waterman also was the first person to place a clip on the cap of the pen. Tell me about the invention of the gas mask. Garrett Augustus Morgan, an African-American inventor and businessman, developed the gas mask. Morgan used his gas mask to rescue miners who were trapped underground in a noxious mine. Soon after, Morgan was asked to produce gas masks for the US Army.
What is PVC? It is the polyvinyl chloride.
Tell me about the invention of the Geiger counter. The Geiger counter is a device that detects ionizing radioactivity, including gamma rays and X-rays. It counts the radioactive particle that passes through the device. The German nuclear physicist Hans Wilhelm Geiger developed the device from 1908 to 1912. In 1928, the Geiger counter was improved by the German physicist E. Walter Müller. Tell me about the invention of the geologic timescale. A geologic timescale is a diagram that details the history of the Earth's geology, noting major events like the formation of the Earth, the first life forms, and mass extinctions. The first geologic timescale was proposed in 1913 by the British geologist Arthur Holmes. Can you tell me who invented the globe? Martin Behaim, a German mapmaker, navigator, and merchant, made the earliest globe, called the Nuremberg Terrestrial Globe. It was made during the years 1490 to 1492. Behaim may have also developed an astrolabe. Behaim's globe is now in the German National Museum in Nuremberg. Tell me, who was the inventor of the guillotine? Many people were being executed during the French Revolution. Dr. Joseph Ignace Guillotine suggested that decapitation would be a more humane method for execution. The device that we call the guillotine was invented. Although he did not invent the machine, guillotine's name is forever attached to it. The guillotine was first used on April 25, 1792 at the Place de Grève.
Who was Yuri Gagarin? He was the first man to travel in space.
Tell me about the invention of gunpowder. Gunpowder was invented in China, probably during the 1000s. Gunpowder is composed of about 75% saltpeter or potassium nitrate, 15% powdered charcoal, and 10% sulfur. The Chinese used gunpowder to make fireworks and signals, and later to make weapons of war. Tell me about the invention of the gyroscope. A gyroscope is essentially a spinning wheel set in a movable frame. When the wheel spins, it retains its spatial orientation and it resists external forces applied to it. Gyroscopes are used in navigation instruments for ships, planes, and rockets. Jean-Bernard Léon Foucault, a French physicist, invented the gyroscope in 1852. Can you tell me who invented the hot air balloon? A hot air balloon is a balloon that is filled with hot air. It rises because hot air is less dense or lighter than the rest of the air. Joseph and Jacques-Étienne Montgolfier were two French brothers who made the first successful hot air balloon. Their first balloon was launched in December 1782 and ascended to an altitude of 985 feet. Tell me about the invention of hot dogs. Hot dogs began as sausages sold in buns. They were first sold from carts by German immigrants on the streets of New York City in the 1860s. The bun replaced a plate and made the hot dog easier to carry and eat. Sauerkraut was provided as a relish on the hot dog.
Which is the slowest animal in the world? Do you think it is a snail? No, it's a sloth.
Now tell me, who was the inventor of the hovercraft? A hovercraft is a vehicle supported on a cushion of air supplied by a powered fan mounted on the craft. The hovercraft was invented by Christopher Cockerill in 1956. Tell me about the invention of ice cream. The origins of ice cream can be traced back to at least the 4th century BC. Early references include the Roman Emperor Nero, who ordered ice to be brought from the mountains combined with fruit toppings. King Teng of Shang, China, had a method of creating ice and milk concoctions. Ice cream was likely brought from China back to Europe. The first ice cream parlor in America opened in New York City in 1776. Tell me about the invention of the incandescent light bulb. The first incandescent electric light was made in 1800 by Humphrey Davy, an English scientist. This is called an electric arc. In 1860, the English physicist Sir Joseph Wilson Swan was determined to devise a practical, long-lasting electric light. The inventor Thomas Alva Edison in USA experimented with thousands of different filaments to find just the right materials to glow well and be long-lasting. Edison eventually produced a bulb that could glow for over 1500 hours. The incandescent bulb revolutionized the world. Tell me about the invention of the integrated circuit. An integrated circuit or IC or chip is a wafer of material to which impurities have been added so that the entire chip is a circuit composed of many transistors. The chip, usually made of silicon or germanium, makes computational devices like computers very small and very inexpensive. ICs were invented independently in 1959 by Jack Kilby and Robert Noyce.
Which planet is so light that it can float in water? Saturn.
Now I'm going to tell you about medicines and bacterias.
Medicines?
All of you kids get vaccinated when newborn, and in course of time you go through different inventions which we are going to see now.
I go to chemist to only buy band-aids.
Without telling her mother. She always scolds her for cuts and wounds.
Oh, come on now. In my childhood days, I was naughty too. Anyway, from where shall we start now? Band-aids.
Now tell me, who is the inventor of interchangeable parts? Clockmakers used the idea of interchangeable parts since the early 1700s. In 1790, the French gunsmith Honoré Blanc demonstrated his muskets entirely made from interchangeable parts. The concept of interchangeable manufacturing parts helped modernize the musket industry. Can you tell me who invented the kaleidoscope? The kaleidoscope is a tube you look into that makes beautiful, colorful patterns using mirrors. The kaleidoscope was invented by the Scottish physicist Sir David Brewster. He patented the kaleidoscope in 1817. Now tell me, who was the inventor of the Kevlar? Kevlar is a polymer fiber that is 5 times stronger than the same weight of steel. Kevlar is used in bulletproof vests, helmets, trampolines, tennis rackets, and many other commonly used objects. Kevlar was invented by Stephanie Louise Kwolek and was first marketed by DuPont in 1971. Tell me about the invention of kindergarten. Kindergarten, which means garden of children, was developed by Wilhelm August Froebel. Froebel opened the first kindergarten in Bad Blankenburg, near Kilhoe, in 1837.
Who is the universal donor? The man with the blood group O.
Tell me about the invention of the kite. The kite was invented roughly 2,500 to 3,000 years ago. It originated in China, Malaysia, or Indonesia. There are many claims to having invented the kite. Some people say that the earliest kites consisted of a huge leaf attached to a long string. There is a type of Indonesian leaf that is wonderful as a kite. Tell me about the invention of Kinex. The toy construction set called Kinex was invented in 1990 by Joel Glickman. Joel had been playing with straws while at a wedding and realized that with some simple connectors, they would make a great building set. His plastic rod and connector construction set soon became popular worldwide. Can you tell me about the invention of Kool-Aid? The powdered drink Kool-Aid was invented in 1927 by the chemist Edwin Perkins of Nebraska, Omaha. Kool-Aid was originally a liquid called Fruit Smack and was sold in 4-ounce bottles. It was later renamed Kool-Aid and later Kool-Aid and sold in powdered form in packets. Tell me about the invention of laser. The word laser is an acronym for light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation. Although common usage today is to use the word as a noun, laser, rather than an acronym laser. The principle of the laser was first known in 1917 when the most eminent scientist, Albert Einstein, discovered the theory of stimulated emission. Theodore Maiman was the first scientist who made the first laser in 1960 using a ruby crystal. Today, for example, lasers are used in corrective eye surgery, providing a precise source of heat for cutting tissue.
Which is the broadest river in the world? River Amazon.
Can you tell me about the invention of latex? Latex is extracted from rubber trees. In 1876, Henry Wickham bought seeds from the para rubber tree, taken from the lower Amazon area of Brazil, to London, England. Seedlings were grown in London and later sent to Ceylon and Singapore. The technique of tapping rubber trees for their latex was developed in Southeast Asia. Before that, the trees were cut down to extract the rubber. Commercial rubber production now takes place in Malaysia, Thailand, Indonesia, and Sri Lanka, but not significantly in South America. Tell me about the invention of the lawn mower. The first lawn mower was invented in 1830 by Edwin Beard Budding. Budding's reel mower was a set of blades set in a cylinder on two wheels. When you push the lawn mower, the cylinder rotates and the blades cut the grass. Now tell me, who invented Lego? Legos are a very popular interlocking plastic toy. The Lego Toy Company was founded by Ole Kirk Christiansen of Denmark in 1932. But the company then sold mostly wooden toys. The word Lego was formed from two Danish words, leggot, which means play well. The interlocking plastic blocks were invented by Gottfred Christiansen in 1958. Lego toys were first sold in the USA in 1961. Can you tell me who invented levers? Levers are one of the basic tools. They were probably used in prehistoric times. Levers were first described about 260 BC by the ancient Greek mathematician Archimedes in 287 or 212 BC. Many of our basic tools use levers, including scissors, pliers, hammer claws, nutcrackers, and tongs.
Who is a river horse? It is a hippopotamus.
Tell me about the invention of lifesavers. The candy called Lifesavers was invented in 1912 by Clarence Crane, a chocolate maker from Cleveland, Ohio. His original lifesaver was a life preserver-shaped peppermint candy called Peppermint. Crane designed it as a summer candy, one that would not melt in the summer heat. Can you tell me who invented Lincoln Logs? Lincoln Logs are a popular children's toy building set that consists of interlocking notched logs. Children can easily make log cabins and other structures from the tiny wooden logs. Lincoln Logs were invented in 1916 by John Lloyd Wright, an architect. Now tell me, who is the inventor of liquid paper? Liquid paper is the quick-drying paper-colored or white liquid that is painted onto paper to correct printed material. Liquid paper was invented in 1951 by Bessie Nesmith. It was based on white tempera paint. She began selling her vastly popular invention and soon ran the very successful liquid paper company. Tell me about the invention of the loudspeaker. A loudspeaker is a type of transducer. That is, it is a device that can transform energy in one type of wave, motion, signal, excitation or oscillation into another. Loudspeakers convert electrical energy into mechanical energy, which in turn is converted into sound energy. Alexander Bell patented the first loudspeaker as part of his telephone in 1876.
The highest mountain range in Europe is Alps.
Tell me about the invention of magnets. The most popular legend about the discovery of magnets is that of an elderly Cretan shepherd named Magnus. Lodestones contain magnite, a natural magnetic material. This type of rock was subsequently named magnetite after either Magnesia or Magnus himself. Can you tell me who invented the mailbox? The street letter drop mailbox with a hinged door that closed to protect the mail was invented by Philip B. Downing. Downing, an African-American inventor, patented his new device on October 27, 1891. Now tell me, who was the inventor of the marshmallow? Marshmallow candy was first made by ancient Egyptians over 3,000 years ago. The Egyptians made candy from the root of the marshmallow plant, or Althea officinalis, a plant that grows in marshes. Today's marshmallows do not contain any mallow root. Gelatin is substituted for the sweet sticky root. Tell me about the invention of mayonnaise. Mayonnaise was invented in France hundreds of years ago, probably in 1756, by the French chef working for the Duc de Richelieu. The first ready-made mayonnaise was sold in the US in 1905 at Richard Hellman's deli in New York. Hellman sold his wife's mayonnaise in open wooden boats. In 1912, he sold the mayonnaise in large glass bottles.
Which planet has the maximum number of moons? It is Jupiter.
What will be our next course, sir?
Let me think.
Vehicles?
Okay, rather I will say automobile technology.
I know. Invention of wheel is the base of any vehicle.
Exactly. So shall we see the invention of wheel first?
Can you tell me who invented the mechanical pencil? The mechanical pencil was invented in 1915 by Tokuji Hayakawa. His first mechanical pencil was called the Ever-Ready Sharp Pencil. Hayakawa had owned a metalworking shop in Tokyo, Japan, and in 1942 expanded his company and renamed it the Hayakawa Electric Industry Corporation Limited. It was later called the Sharp Corporation in 1970. Tell me about the invention of the mechanical reaper. Cyrus Hall McCormick was an American inventor who developed the mechanical reaper. His new machine combined many of the steps involved in harvesting crops, greatly increased crop yields, decreased the number of field hands needed for the harvest, lowered costs, and revolutionized farming. Now tell me, who was the inventor of the medicine ball? The medicine ball is a weighed ball used in strength training. Medicine balls range from 2 to 60 pounds in weight. The medicine ball was invented by William Iron Duke Muldoon, a 19th century wrestling champion and boxing trainer. Tell me about the invention of the metric system. The metric system was invented in France. In 1790, the French National Assembly directed the Academy of Sciences of Paris to standardize the units of measurement. A committee from the Academy used a decimal system and defined the meter to be 1/10 millionth of the distance from the equator to the Earth's pole. The metric system was passed by law in France on August 1, 1793.
How many white squares are there on a chessboard? 32. And black? 32.
Can you tell me who invented the microelectrode? Ida Henrietta Hyde was an American physiologist who invented the microelectrode in the 1930s. The microelectrode is a small device that electrically or chemically stimulates a living cell and records the electrical activity within that cell. Tell me about the invention of the microphone. A microphone is a device that converts sound waves into electricity. Microphones were first used with early telephones and then radio transmitters. In 1827, an English scientist, Sir Charles Wheatstone, coined the phrase microphone. In 1876, Emil Berliner invented the first microphone used as a telephone voice transmitter. In 1878, David Edward Hughes invented the carbon microphone. The ribbon microphone was invented in 1942 for radio broadcasting. Tell me about the invention of the microscope. The microscope may have been invented by eyeglass makers in Middelburg, the Netherlands, sometime between 1590 and 1610. Hans and his son Zacharias Janssen are mentioned in the letters of William Boreel as having invented a 20x magnification microscope. Robert Hooke used an early microscope to observe slices of cork using a 30x power compound microscope. In 1673, Anthony van Leeuwenhoek discovered bacteria, sperm cells, blood cells, etc. using a 300x power single-lens microscope. Tell me about the invention of the microwave oven. In 1946, the engineer Dr. Percy LeBaron Spencer was working on magnetrons. One day at work, he had a candy bar in his pocket and found that it had melted. He realized that the microwaves he was working with had caused it to melt. After experimenting, he realized that microwaves could cook foods quickly, even faster than conventional ovens that cook with heat. The Raytheon Corporation produced the first commercial microwave oven in 1954.
What is a light year? It is the distance covered by light in 1 year.
Can you tell me who invented the mobile? Mobiles are airy, hanging sculptures that move with the wind. Alexander Calder, an American sculptor, invented the mobile in the early 20th century. His mobiles eventually became famous worldwide. Now tell me, who is the inventor of MRI scanning? Magnetic resonance imaging, or MRI, allows physicians to examine tissues and organs inside the body by observing the response of atoms exposed to a strong magnetic field. The Swiss physical chemist Richard R. Ernst was working upon improving the NMR process. For the development of MRI, Ernst was awarded the 1991 Nobel Prize for Chemistry. Tell me about the invention of the motorcycle. The earliest motorcycle was a coal-powered two-cylinder steam-driven motorcycle that was developed in 1867 by the American inventor Sylvester Howard Roper. A gas-powered motorcycle was invented by the German inventor Gottlieb Daimler in 1885. His mostly wooden motorcycle had iron-banded wheels with wooden spokes. This bone-crunching vehicle was powered by a single-cylinder engine. Can you tell me who discovered oxygen? Oxygen supports all life on Earth and is essential for combustion and respiration. Yet its very existence was not known until the 1770s. In 1770, G.E. Stahl, a German physician, claimed that all inflammable objects contained a material substance that he called phlogiston, from a Greek word meaning to set on fire. Lavoisier had burned candles in closed containers, and he had observed that only 1/5 of the air was consumed during burning. He called the 1/5 of the air that supported combustion oxygen.
Which is the hardest substance in a human body? It's a tooth enamel.
Tell me about the invention of pantyhose. Pantyhose was invented in 1959 by Alan Gant of North Carolina, USA, in 1959. This new undergarment became popular as mini skirts were the fashion and soon came to replace nylon stockings held up with a garter belt. Glen Raven Mills Textile Mill first manufactured pantyhose. Can you tell me who invented paper? Almost 5,000 years ago, in ancient Egypt, the papyrus plant was processed and used as paper. Our word paper comes from papyrus. Paper is made by grinding plant material into a pulp, forming it into thin sheets and drying it in a form. This process was invented in AD 105 by Cyan Lun, about 2,000 years ago. He originally used the waste from silk production. Early Chinese paper was made from the bark of the mulberry tree and other plant fibers. Now tell me, who is the inventor of the paperclip? The paperclip was invented in 1899 by a Norwegian patent clerk called Johan Waller. His original paperclip was a thin spring steel wire with triangular or square ends and 2 tongues. The modern shape paperclip was patented in April 27, 1899 by William Middlebrook of Waterbury, Connecticut, USA. Tell me about the invention of the parachute. A parachute is a device for slowing down one's descent while falling to the ground. Parachutes are used to skydive from airplanes. Parachutes are also used to slow down some race cars. The idea of using a parachute was written by Leonardo da Vinci. In 1783 in France, the first parachute was demonstrated by Louis Sébastien Lenormand as he jumped from a very tall tree carrying 2 parasols. Parachutes were first used in war towards the end of World War I.
What is the distance between Sun and Earth? It is 8 light minutes.
Can you tell me who invented the parking meter? The parking meter is a device for generating money from a parking spot. When you put money in the meter, you are allowed to park for a given amount of time. After that, you can be given a parking ticket. The parking meter was invented by Carl C. Magee of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, USA. The first parking meter was installed in Oklahoma City. Tell me about the invention of the pencil. The lead pencil was invented in 1564 when a huge graphite mine was discovered in England. The pure graphite was sawn into sheets and then cut into square rods. The graphite rods were inserted into hand-carved wooden holders, forming pencils. Actually, the lead pencil has no lead in it. Now tell me, who discovered penicillin? Penicillin is one of the earliest discovered and widely used antibiotic agents, derived from the penicillium mold. In 1928, Sir Alexander Fleming observed that colonies of the bacterium Staphylococcus aureus could be destroyed by the mold Penicillium notatum. Naming the substance penicillin, Dr. Fleming in 1929 published the results of his investigation, noting that his discovery might have therapeutic value if it could be produced in quantity. Tell me about the discovery of petroleum. Petroleum is one of the most important sources of energy today. Petroleum is often found deep under the Earth's surface. The first oil wells to extract petroleum were drilled in China in the 4th century or earlier. They were up to 800 feet deep and were drilled using bits attached to bamboo poles. The modern history of oil began in 1853 with the discovery of the process of oil distillation.
What is the distance between the Earth and the Moon? It is 1.28 light seconds.
Now we will concentrate on most useful inventions which we use in our daily lives.
In a household work?
Or kitchen?
Yes, all of us use refrigerator, oven, bulbs. They're so commonly used that we hardly think about their origin.
That's true. I open the fridge at least 100 times a day, but never thought about who invented it and how does it work.
Yes, and the same about the bulbs.
So come on, let us know more about our daily companions.
Now tell me, who was the inventor of phonographs and other record players? Records used to record sound were invented in 1877 by Thomas Alva Edison, who invented the first machine to record and play back sound. Early records were cylindrical, but flat discs soon replaced them. Can you tell me who invented the piano? The modern piano was developed from the harpsichord around 1720 by Bartolomeo Cristofori of Padua, Italy. His new instrument had a delicate pianissimo, or very soft sound, a strong fortissimo, a very loud, forceful sound, and every level in between. The first upright piano was made around 1780 by Johann Schmidt of Salzburg, Austria. Tell me about the invention of Play-Doh. Play-Doh, a popular children's modeling clay, was invented by Noah W. McVicker and Joseph S. McVicker. The original Play-Doh was sold in only one color, off-white. Eventually, many colors were marketed. Over 700 million pounds of Play-Doh have been sold, but the formula is still a secret. Can you tell me who invented the Polaroid camera? The Polaroid camera is a camera that develops the photograph immediately. It was invented by Edwin Herbert Land, an American physicist and inventor who also investigated the mechanisms of color perception, developed the first modern light polarizers and other optical devices. Land established the Polaroid Corporation in 1937.
Which is the brightest star seen from the Earth? It is Sirius, also known as Dog Star.
Tell me about the invention of the popsicle. The popsicle was invented by 11-year-old Frank Epperson in 1905. Epperson had left a fruit drink out overnight with a stirrer in it, and it froze, making a new treat. His frozen treat was originally called the Epsicle. Epperson got a patent on his frozen ice on a stick many years later in 1923. The Epsicle was later renamed the Popsicle. Now tell me, who was the inventor of the portable medical infusion pump? Dean Kamen, an American inventor, developed the portable medical infusion pump, which allows patients to receive medication like insulin away from the hospital and has allowed diabetic women to carry and deliver babies much more safely. Can you tell me who invented Portland cement? Cement is an ultra-fine grey powder that binds sand and rocks into a mass or matrix of concrete necessary to build houses, bridges, and skyscrapers. The invention of Portland cement is generally credited to Joseph Aspdin, an English mason. In 1824, he named Portland cement because it produced a concrete that was the color of the excellent natural stone quarried on the Isle of Portland. Tell me about the invention of potato chips. The potato chip was invented in 1853 by George Crumb. Crumb was an African-American chef at the Moon Lake Lodge Resort in Saratoga Springs, New York, USA. French fries were popular at the restaurant, and one day a diner complained that the fries were too thick. Crumb made fries that were too thin to eat with a fork, hoping to annoy the extremely fussy customer. The customer, surprisingly enough, was happy, and potato chips were invented.
Do you know the Indian calendar is based on the motion of sun and moon?
Tell me about the invention of printing press with movable type. The first printing press with movable type was invented in 1450 by Johannes Gutenberg. This invention revolutionized printing, making it simpler and more affordable. Can you tell me who invented the pushpin? The pushpin was invented by the Pennsylvanian inventor Edwin Moore in 1900. Moore started a company producing these useful pins in 1900. After years of growing, his company incorporated on July 19, 1904 and was called the Moore Pushpin Company. Can you tell me who invented Q-tips? The Q-tip was invented in the 1920s by Leo Gerstenzang. His wife had used a toothpick with cotton stuck on the end to clean their baby's ears, and Leo invented Q-tips to replace her jury-rigged invention. Doctors today advise that you should not use Q-tips to clean the inside of your ears. Q-tips, however, have many other uses, including cleaning small areas like jewelry or the space between computer keys, applying glue, spreading paint, etc. Quoits is an outdoor game that is played by throwing an iron or steel quoit onto a peg-like metal pin sticking up out of soft clay. Quoits may have originally been a game in which a disc was thrown at a target, emphasizing accuracy and not distance. Or it may have evolved from the game of horseshoes. Its origin is unsure, but it certainly is an old game.
What is photosphere? It is the yellow surface of sun.
Now tell me, who is the inventor of radar? The first practical radar system was invented in 1935 by the Scottish physicist Sir Robert Alexander Watson Watt. He developed radar to help track storms in order to keep aircraft safe. His invention eventually helped the Allies win World War II against the Germans. Radar is short for radio detection and ranging. Radar is used to locate distant objects by sending out radio waves and analyzing the echoes that return. Tell me about the invention of radio. The radio was invented by Nikola Tesla. The radio was promoted and popularized by Guglielmo Marconi in 1895. The first radio transmission across an ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, occurred on December 12, 1901. Can you tell me who invented radio immunoassay? Dr. Solomon A. Burson and Dr. Rosalind Sussman Yalow co-invented the radio immunoassay or RIA in 1959. The radio immunoassay is a method of chemically analyzing human blood and tissue and is used to diagnose illnesses like diabetes. Blood banks use RIA to screen blood. RIA is also used to detect drug use, high blood pressure, infertility, and many other conditions and diseases. Now tell me, who is the inventor of the radio telescope? A radio telescope is a metal dish that gathers radio waves from space. Radio astronomy involves exploring space by examining radio waves from outer space. Radio astronomy was pioneered by Carl G. Jansky, who in 1932 first detected radio waves from a cosmic source in the central region of the Milky Way galaxy. Gort Reber made the first true radio telescope after reading of Jansky's discoveries.
Planet Mercury. Do you know who was he? He was a speedy messenger of all the gods.
Tell me, who invented rayon? Rayon is a cellulose-based fiber that is made from wood pulp or cotton waste. Rayon is used as a substitute for silk. It was invented around 1855 by the Swiss chemist Georges Audemars. Rayon was first commercially produced in 1910 by Avtex Fibers Inc. in the United States. It was called artificial silk at first, but the name was changed to rayon in 1924. Can you tell me who invented the Razor scooter? The Razor scooter is a new and very popular foldable scooter. It was invented by a team of people at the JD Corporation. Gino Sai, the president of the company, wanted a way to get around his factory floors faster. It took about 5 years for the team to develop this current model, which uses airplane-grade aluminium and polyurethane wheels. It was introduced in 1998 at the NSGA World Sports Expo, when Sai scooted around the show. Can you tell me who invented records and record players? Records, used to record sound, were invented in 1877 by Thomas Alva Edison, who invented the first machine to record and play back sounds, the phonograph or record player. Early records were cylindrical, but flat discs soon replaced them. Now tell me, who was the inventor of the reflecting telescope? A reflecting or Newtonian telescope uses two mirrors to magnify what is viewed. The reflecting telescope was first described by James Gregory in 1663.
The largest planet is Jupiter. But do you know what is the second largest planet? It is Saturn.
Well kids, now we are going to learn about instruments which have diverse uses. I will tell the uses and you will name them, okay? We use it to look at objects at a far distance.
Telescope?
Yes. We use it to look at things we cannot see with our eyes.
I know. It is the microscope.
Yes. It is the electronic form of bat.
Radar.
Yes, you kids are really smart. So let us not waste time and look at other inventions.
Tell me about the invention of the refracting telescope. A refracting telescope uses two lenses to magnify what is viewed. The large primary lens does most of the magnification. The first refracting telescope was invented by Hans Lippershey in 1608. Can you tell me who invented the refrigerator? The first method of refrigeration was invented in 1748 by William Cullen in Scotland. The American inventor Oliver Evans designed the first refrigeration machine in 1805. The first electric refrigerator was invented in 1803 by Thomas Moore. The first commercial refrigerator, designed to keep food cold, was sold in 1911. A self-contained refrigerator with a compressor on the bottom of the cabinet was invented by Alfred Mellows in 1915. Tell me about the invention of the revolver. A revolver is a firearm used for attack or defense. Samuel Colt invented the first revolver, a gun named after its inventor, Colt, and after its revolving cylinder, revolver. In 1836, Samuel Colt was granted a US patent for the Colt revolver, which was equipped with a revolving cylinder containing 5 or 6 bullets and an innovative cocking device. Can you tell me who invented the revolving door? The revolving door was invented in 1888 by Theophilus Van Kannel of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. In high-rise buildings, regular doors are hard to open because there is a slight vacuum caused by air flowing upwards through stairwells, elevator shafts, and chimneys. Van Kannel's new type of door was easy to open in tall buildings and also saved heat in the winter.
Do you know? Over 5,000 satellites are there to carry the signals of telephones, radios, and television.
Tell me about the invention of rockets. Robert Hutchings Goddard, an American physicist and inventor, is known as the father of modern rocketry. Goddard's first successful rocket was launched on March 16, 1926, from a relative's farm in Auburn, Massachusetts. The flight lasted 2.5 seconds. The rocket flew a distance of 184 feet and achieved an altitude of 41 feet. Now tell me, who is the inventor of rubber bands? The first rubber band was made in 1845 by Stephen Perry of the rubber manufacturing company Messrs. Perry & Company in London, England. This rubber band was made of vulcanized rubber. Perry invented the rubber band to hold papers or envelopes together. Can you tell me who invented safety matches? Safety matches were invented by Johann Edvard Lundström of Sweden in 1855. Lundström's new match was the first simple and safe way to make a fire. His new safety match could only be lit by striking the match against the specially prepared surface that came attached to the box. Tell me about the invention of the safety pin. The safety pin was invented by Walter Hunt in 1849. Hunt's pin was made by twisting a length of wire. Hunt invented the safety pin in order to pay a debt of $15. He eventually sold the rights to his patent for $400.
Do you know which is the highest mountain in the world? Mount Everest? No. It's Mount Mauna Kea. But the only thing is that its half parts are underwater.
Now tell me, who is the inventor of the sandwich? The sandwich was invented by John Montagu, the 4th Earl of Sandwich. About 1762, he is reputed to have been too busy to have a formal meal and instructed his cook to pack his meat inside the bread to save him time, and sandwich was invented. Tell me about the invention of the saxophone. A saxophone is a musical instrument. Antoine Joseph Sax, a Belgian musical instrument manufacturer and musician, invented the saxophone. Sax first exhibited his newly invented woodwind instrument at the 1841 Brussels exhibition. Now tell me, who is the inventor of scissors? Scissors were invented thousands of years ago, roughly 1500 BC, in ancient Egypt. The early scissors were made from one piece of metal. Modern cross-bladed scissors were invented in ancient Rome, roughly AD 100. Early scissors were used by clothes makers and barbers. Scissors were not in common use until much later, in the 1500s in Europe. Tell me about the invention of Scrabble. The word game Scrabble was developed by Alfred Mosher Butts in 1948. James Brunot did some rearranging of the squares and simplified the rules. A copyright was granted on December 1, 1948.
What are geysers? They are jets of boiling water and steam erupt from the earth.
Now tell me, who was the inventor of screwdriver? The earliest known screwdriver dates from the 15th century. Slotted screws, which were inserted with screwdrivers, were then used in knight's armor. One is on display at the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York City, New York. Tell me about the invention of seat belts. We all wear seat belts while sitting in the car. Volvo had the first safety belts in 1949. Swedish inventor Nils Bohlin invented the 3-point seat belt, not the first but the modern seat belt, now a standard safety device in most cars. Nils Bohlin's lap and shoulder belt was introduced by Volvo in 1959. Can you tell me who invented the self-cleaning house? Francis Gabb invented and patented the self-cleaning house. Gabb, who lives in Newberg, Oregon, USA, disliked housework intensely. She designed and lives in a house in which each room has a 10-inch square cleaning, drying, heating, cooling device on the ceiling. To clean a room, all you have to do is push a button in a room and the cleaning unit sends a powerful spray of soapy water around the room. Tell me about the invention of the sewing machine. The first functional sewing machine was invented by the French tailor Barthélemy Thimonier in 1830. Other tailors feared for their livelihood and burnt his workshop down. Elias Howe, an American inventor, patented an improved sewing machine in 1846. Isaac M. Singer made slight modifications in the machine and built a successful business. Howe sued those who had infringed on his patent and won royalties on all the machines sold. He was paid $5 for each sewing machine sold.
Do you know what is the deepest lake of the world? It is Lake Baikal in Russia. It is so deep that nearly 4 Empire State Buildings, one above the other, can fit in it.
Can you tell me who invented the sextant? The sextant is an astronomical instrument that is used to determine latitude for navigation. It does this by measuring angular distances like the altitude of the sun, moon, and stars. The sextant was invented independently in both England and America in 1731. The sextant replaced the astrolabe. The word sextant comes from the Latin word meaning 1/6. Tell me about the discovery of silk. Silk was first made by the Chinese about 4,000 years ago. Silk thread is made from the cocoon of the silkworm moth, or Bombyx mori, a small moth whose caterpillar eats the leaves of the mulberry tree. According to the Chinese legend, the first silk thread was made when the Chinese Empress Si Ling Chi was sitting under a mulberry tree and a cocoon fell into her tea. She noticed the strong silky threads of the cocoon uncoiling, and she then developed the use of silk. Can you tell me who invented Silly Putty? Silly Putty was invented in 1943 by the General Electric engineer James Wright, who was trying to invent a synthetic rubber during World War II. Wright could find no uses for this bouncy, gooey substance. Peter Hodgson, who worked in marketing, realized its future as a novelty toy in 1949, and it was a success. It was even taken to the moon in 1968 by the Apollo 8 astronauts. Tell me about the invention of slide rules. Before calculators, people used slide rules for most or complex calculations. The circular in 1632 and the rectangular slide rules was invented in 1620. These slide rules were invented by mathematician William Oughtred.
Do you know who is the largest mammal? It's the blue whale. And the smallest mammal is the marine otter.
Can you tell me who invented Slinky TM? The Slinky TM was invented by the engineer Richard James in 1943. This spring toy came about by accident, as James was developing springs to support sensitive equipment on ships. James invented a manufacturing machine that could make a Slinky TM from 80 feet of steel wire in 10 seconds. His wife Betty James named the Slinky TM and runs the company that produces it. Can you tell me who invented the smoke alarm? The first residential smoke alarm, also called a smoke detector, was designed in 1967 by BRK Electronics. These inexpensive battery-operated devices received the Underwriters Laboratory approval in 1969. Smoke alarms have saved countless lives over the years, alerting people to fires. Tell me about the invention of the steam engine. The steam engine was invented by Heron, an ancient Greek geometer and engineer from Alexandria. Heron made the steam engine as a toy and called his device Aeolipile, which means wind ball in Greek. The Aeolipile is the first known device to transform steam power into rotary motion. Thomas Savery built the first steam engine in 1698. What later improved the steam engine? Can you tell me who invented the tape recorder? A tape recorder records sound on a magnetic tape. In 1898, a Danish inventor and physicist, Valdemar Paulsen, invented a device that recorded and reproduced sounds by residual magnetization of a steel wire. The telegraphone, as it was called.
Do you know how many eggs does the black marlin fish lay? They are nearly 226 million eggs.
Now tell me, who was the inventor of the tea bag? Tea bags were invented by Thomas Sullivan around 1908. The first bags were made from silk. Sullivan was a tea and coffee merchant in New York who began packaging tea samples in tiny silk bags. But many customers brewed the tea in them. The tea-filled bag was placed directly into the boiling water where the tea brewed instead of the traditional way of brewing loose tea in a teapot. Later, tea bags were made of thin paper. Tell me about the invention of the telegraph. Samuel Finley Breese Morse, an American inventor and painter, built the first American telegraph around 1835. A telegraph sends electrical signals over a long distance through wires. In 1830, Joseph Henry made the first long-distance telegraphic device. The telegraph revolutionized long-distance communications. Can you tell me who invented the telephone? The telephone, meaning far sound, is the most widely used telecommunications device. It was invented in 1876 by Alexander Graham Bell with Thomas Watson. His device transmitted speed sounds over electric wires, and his idea has remained one of the most useful inventions ever made. Now tell me, who was the inventor of the telescope? A telescope is a device that lets us view distant objects. Early telescopes, and most today, use glass lenses and/or mirrors to detect visible light. Some modern telescopes gather images from different parts of the electromagnetic spectrum, from radio waves to gamma rays. Most telescopes are located on Earth, but others are in space.
Do you know who is the most dangerous fish? They are small piranhas. They hunt in packs. They are so dangerous that they can eat a whole horse in about 2.5 minutes.
Tell me about the invention of television. Television is the widely used gadget for entertainment. It was not invented by one inventor. Many inventors from various parts of the world contributed. The first electronic device that was close to the modern TV was invented by the Russian inventor Vladimir Zworykin in 1923. However, John Logie Baird, a Scottish engineer, is most often credited for the invention of television. Baird demonstrated television publicly in London on 25th March 1925. Tell me about the invention of tennis. All of us know the tennis Grand Slam. Games of racket and ball, including real tennis in Great Britain, royal tennis in Australia, and court tennis in the United States, all of which are the same game and played indoors, originated from a 12th and 13th century French handball game called Jeu de Paume or Game of the Palm. In 1873, Major Walter Wingfield invented a game called Ferrostike, from which modern outdoor tennis evolved. Can you tell me who invented the thermometer? Thermometer is a device to measure temperature. It was invented by Galileo Galilei in 1593. His thermometer consisted of water in a glass bulb. The sealed thermometer was invented in 1641 by the Grand Duke Ferdinand II. Daniel Gabriel Fahrenheit, a German physicist, used mercury plus a chemical solution that kept the mercury from sticking to the tube of the thermometer in 1714. Now tell me, who discovered time zones? The Earth is divided into 24 time zones so that everyone in the world can be on roughly similar schedules, like noon being roughly when the sun is highest in the sky. The idea to divide the Earth into time zones was proposed by the Canadian railway planner and engineer Sir Sandford Fleming in the late 1870s.
We all have heard the word hibernation. We have heard it only in case of animals. But do you know there is a bird who hibernates? His name is Pourville. He is from North America.
Can you tell me who invented the toaster? The toaster is a commonly used appliance in the kitchen for making toast from bread slices. The first electrical toaster was invented in 1893 in Great Britain by Crompton and Company, UK, and reinvented in 1909 in the United States. It only toasted one side of the bread at a time, and it required a person to stand by and turn it off manually when the toast looked done. Charles Strite invented the modern timer pop-up toaster in 1919. Tell me about the invention of toilet paper. Joseph Gatti invented toilet paper in 1857. His new toilet paper was composed of flat sheets. Walter Alcock of Great Britain later developed toilet paper on a roll instead of in flat sheets. In 1867, Thomas Edward and Clarence Scott of USA were successful at marketing toilet paper that consisted of a small roll of perforated paper. Can you tell me who invented toothpaste? Although toothpaste was used as long as 500 BC in both China and India, modern toothpastes were developed in the 1800s. In 1824, a dentist named Peabody was the first person to add soap to toothpaste. John Harris first added chalk as an ingredient to toothpaste in the 1850s. In 1873, Colgate mass-produced the first toothpaste in a jar. In 1896, Colgate Dental Cream was packaged in collapsible tubes imitating Sheffield. Who is the inventor of the tractor? The tractor is a high-power but low-speed vehicle that is used in farming, construction, road building, and other work projects. Some tractors move on wheels. Others move on a continuous track. The first gasoline-powered tractor was made in 1892 by John Froelich, a blacksmith from Iowa.
Do you know which is the smallest bird? It is the bee hummingbird. And do you know it is the only bird which can fly in reverse direction?
Tell me about the invention of the traffic signal. We see traffic signals everywhere, which controls traffic. Garrett Augustus Morgan, an African-American inventor and businessman, was the first person to patent a traffic signal. Now tell me, who is the inventor of the typewriter? A typewriter is a device to print a single copy by hitting keys. The first typewriter was invented in 1867 by the American printer and editor Christopher Latham Scholes. The first author to submit a typed book manuscript was Mark Twain. Can you tell me who invented the umbrella? The umbrella was invented thousands of years ago. The earliest umbrellas were made to shade the user from the sun. Umbrellas were used as much as 4,000 years ago in ancient Assyria, China, Egypt, and Greece. The Chinese were probably the first to waterproof the umbrella for use in the rain. They used wax and lacquer to repel the rain. Samuel Fox, an English inventor and manufacturer, invented the steel-ribbed umbrella in 1852. Tell me about the invention of vaccination. Vaccination is a term coined by Edward Jenner, an English country doctor, for the process of administering live, albeit weakened microbes to patients with the intent of conferring immunity against a targeted form of a related disease agent. Edward Jenner, in 1796, injected pus from cowpox blisters into the body of a boy called James. He then deliberately injected him with smallpox. James became ill, but after a few days made a full recovery with no side effects. Jenner never patented his invention. It was his gift to the world.
Which is the only mammal who can fly? Let me tell you, it's the bat.
Tell me about the invention of the vaccination needle. In 1954, Becton, Dickinson and Company created the first mass-produced disposable syringe and needle produced in glass. It was developed for Dr. Jonas Salk's mass administration of 1 million American children with the new Salk polio vaccine. Can you tell me who invented the vacuum cleaner? Nowadays, vacuum cleaners are common and widely used even at home. John S. Thurman invented the gasoline-powered vacuum cleaner in 1899. In future development, many scientists developed it to current state. Now tell me, who is the inventor of Velcro? George de Mestral, a Swiss engineer, invented Velcro in 1948. While hiking, he had noticed that burrs stuck to his clothing extraordinarily well. Mestral used the same model to develop Velcro, which consists of one strip of nylon with loops and another with hooks. It was originally used mostly for fastening clothes, but is now used to fasten many other things. Tell me about the invention of vending machines. Vending machines, which deliver us cold drinks, chocolates and many other products, has a long history. In 215 BC, the Greek mathematician Hero invented a machine to vend holy water in Egyptian temples. During the early 1880s, the first commercial coin-operated vending machines were introduced in London, which dispensed postcards.
Do you know which vegetable is called as love apple? It's the tomato.
Tell me about the invention of volleyball. Volleyball is a famous beach or indoor game. William Morgan invented volleyball in 1895 at Holyoke, Massachusetts. Morgan originally called his new game of volleyball Mintonette. The name volleyball came about after a demonstration game of the sport where a spectator commented that the game involved much volleying, and the game was renamed volleyball. Can you tell me who invented the Walkman? Walkman is compact cassette player to listen to music on the walk. On June 22, 1979, the Sony Walkman was launched in Tokyo. By 1995, total production of Walkman units reached 150 million. Now tell me, who is the inventor of the walkie-talkie? Walkie-talkies are used for communication over a short distance. Canadian Al Gross invented the walkie-talkie in 1938. In 1948, he pioneered Citizens Band or CB radio. Walkie-talkies are used within office or factories or over large fields. Tell me about the invention of the water heater. The water heater is an important part of our bathrooms. In the 1870s, Englishman Morgan invented the first instant water heater. Little is known about Morgan's invention. However, his invention influenced the designs of Edwin Roode. Edwin Roode, a Norwegian mechanical engineer, was the inventor of the automatic storage water heater in 1889. Roode emigrated to Pittsburgh, where he pioneered the early development of both residential and commercial water heaters.
Do you know how a crab walks? Forward or backward? No, none of these. It always walks sideways.
Tell me about the invention of the wheel. The wheel is probably the most important mechanical invention of all time. It's hard to imagine any mechanized system without the wheel, or the idea of a symmetrical component moving in circular motion on an axis. From tiny watch gears to automobiles, jet engines, and computer disk drives, the principle is the same. The first use of the wheel for transportation was probably for Mesopotamian chariots in 3200 BC. During the Industrial Revolution, the wheel became the central component of technology and was used in thousands of ways in countless different mechanisms. Now tell me, who is the inventor of whiteout? Liquid paper is a quick-drying paper-colored or white liquid that is painted onto paper to correct printed material. Liquid paper was invented in 1951 by Bessie Nesmith. Can you tell me who invented wigs? A wig is made by artificial hair and are used to cover the head. Wigs are used in the theatre as personal adornment, disguise, or symbol of office, or for religious reasons. The wearing of wigs dates from the earliest recorded times. The ancient Egyptians shaved their heads and wore wigs to protect themselves from the sun. A peruke or periwig is a man's wig popular from the 17th to the early 19th century. Tell me about the invention of windsurfing. Windsurfing is an exciting adventure sport. Californians Jim Drake, a sailor and engineer, and Hoyle Schweitzer, a surfer and skier, received the very first patent for a sailboat. They called their design a windsurfer. In the 1980s, Newman Darby did file for and receive a design patent for a one-person sailboat.
Do you know at what speed do we sneeze? 160 kilometers per hour. As fast as any train.
Tell me about the invention of the windshield wiper. The windshield wiper was invented by Mary Anderson of USA in 1903 to help streetcars operate safely in the rain. It allowed a car operator to control the external, swinging arm wipers from within the car. Windshield wipers became standard equipment on cars a decade later. Can you tell me who invented the wireless? The radio waves of a particular wavelength can be used to communicate to people at a particular location. In 1894, an Indian scientist, Jagdish Chandra Bose, also demonstrated publicly the use of electromagnetic waves in Kolkata. The inventor who is generally recognized as the inventor of wireless telegraph is Guglielmo Marconi, an Italian. Today, every large ship, wherever it may be on the globe, can be contacted using wireless equipment. Tell me about the invention of the World Wide Web. Tim Berners-Lee invented the World Wide Web. His first version of the web was a program named Inquire, short for Inquire Within Upon Everything. He invented the system as a way of sharing scientific data and other information around the world using the Internet, a worldwide network of computers, and hypertext documents. He wrote the language HTML, or Hypertext Markup Language, the basic language for the web, and devised URLs, or Universal Resource Locators, to designate the location of each web page. Tell me about the invention of xerography. Xerography, which means dry writing in Greek, is a process of making copies that was invented in 1938 by Chester Floyd Carlson. Xerography makes copies without using ink. The Haloid Company, later called the Xerox Corporation, marketed it, and photocopying eventually became common and inexpensive.
The skeleton is of 1/5 of your body weight. If your body weight is 70 kg, then your skeleton's weight is 14 kg.
Tell me about the discovery of X-ray. X-rays were discovered in 1895 by Wilhelm Conrad von Roentgen. X-rays were soon used as important diagnostic tools in medicine. Roentgen called these waves X-radiation because so little was known about them. X-rays are used to take photographs of organs inside the body. Tell me about the invention of Yellow Pages. You get all the information in your city in Yellow Pages. The very first time the Yellow Pages was used was in 1883. A printer working on a regular telephone directory ran out of white paper and used yellow paper instead. In 1886, Reuben H. Donnelly produced the first Yellow Pages directory featuring business names and phone numbers, categorized by the types of products and services provided. Can you tell me who invented the yo-yo? The yo-yo is one of the oldest toys. Yo-yos have been used as a toy for over 2,500 years, when the ancient Romans played with wooden and metal yo-yos. The word yo-yo may come from the Tagalog language or the language of the Philippines, meaning to come back. Can you tell me who invented the zipper? Whitcomb L. Judson, an American engineer, exhibited this invention at the Chicago World's Fair. Zippers were put on soldiers' clothing and gear during the World War I. The word zipper was coined by B. F. Goodrich in 1923, whose company sold rubber galoshes equipped with zippers. Goodrich is said to have named them zippers because he liked the zipping sound they made when they opened and closed.
Can you guess in which country was paper invented? Yes, it is China.
So kids, I hope you enjoyed learning with me.
Of course.
Thank you very much, sir, for your help.
Oh, come on now. You can call me anytime. Now bye, girls.
Bye, sir. Thank you.
Let's go.
Okay, come on.